My name is Jennie Eckilson. I'm a senior here at Providence College, and I was lucky enough to be selected by the committee to present two of my projects this year. I will be presenting my senior thesis that I did in my English major on Victorian fairy tales and images of London, and I will also be presenting my project from my women's studies minor in my gender and education class, all about literacy and summer reading for middle schoolers. My senior thesis explores Victorian fairy tales during the 19th century. It was actually really interesting. This project came out of an independent study that I had done last year, and I found that in the 19th century, any Victorian author who was anybody was writing Victorian fairy tales at that time, which is kind of interesting considering that fairy tale movements were happening across Europe earlier than that, in the 17th or 18th century as opposed to the 19th. So I was curious to see why exactly those trends were happening when they were, and how these authors who were coming so much later and were working with distinctly French or German folk tales were making them distinctly British. And I kind of realized that how they were doing that is evoking images of London throughout their tales, both in original narrative and in revised narrative. So I was looking to examine those and kind of see what was happening there. My second project deals with the intersection of gender and literacy as it plays out for middle school students. I looked at the summer reading list for 3 local Providence middle schools, Nathaniel Green Middle School, which is a public co-ed school, Sophia Academy, which is a private all-girls school, and San Miguel School, which is a private all-boys school. And I wanted to compare the structure of their summer reading list to what research is saying about how to close the gender gap in literacy between boys and girls. Girls on average tend to score higher than boys do in most literacy-based areas, so there's a lot of suggestions out there for how to bring boys up to where girls are. And really just wanted to see how schools in our area are applying these kinds of theories to their own classrooms, and if they're meeting the needs of their students and how to better enrich their lives. So that's what I was looking at. I'm really just so grateful to be able to present both of these projects to the Providence College community and to anybody else who's coming to the celebration on Wednesday, and so thankful that I get to show what I've done here and kind of have it be the thing that propels me out into the world for when I graduate in a month.